Now, Donald Trump's former physician, Dr. Harold Bornstein, is now claiming that the letter that he wrote praising Trump's health was basically a lie. There was nothing factual in this letter whatsoever. Now, if you guys don't remember, this is that ridiculous letter that said some outrageously false things. For example, and this is a real quote from the letter, Donald Trump's physical strength and stamina are extraordinary. If elected, Mr. Trump, I can state unequivocally, will be the healthiest individual ever elected to the presidency. Ever, guys. Ever. The healthiest ever. Now, if you listened to those quotes and you were like, that sounds a lot like what Donald Trump would say, well, then you are absolutely right, because that is something that Donald Trump absolutely said. And look, it makes you wonder why a doctor would write this, considering that this is a guy who doesn't exercise because, well, if you're familiar with that story, because it will drain your life battery. It'll make you die faster if you exercise. That's really strange. Or, somebody who drinks a 12-pack of Diet Coke a day and eats almost exclusively fast food, how can someone like that be in excellent health? How can his physical strength and stamina be extraordinary? Extraordinary. That's preposterous. And of course, it's because it's not true. It's not true at all. We find out that this, of course, is a massive lie. Why? It's because Dr. Harold Bornstein is actually speaking out. Now, he said, told CNN that, quote, look, man, I just wrote down what he told me. He dictated the whole letter. I didn't write that letter. I just made it up as I went along. So Dr. Bornstein is also a liar. Well, that's interesting. Now, he said Trump dictated the letter and I would tell him what he couldn't put in there. Oh, okay. So you let everything else slide. But there were some things, and this is amazing. There's some things that Donald Trump wanted to put in there that even Bornstein was like, whoa, that is going a little too far. Nobody's going to believe that. But they'll totally believe that he is the healthiest individual ever elected to the presidency. Yeah, okay, that's fun. I wonder what kind of outrageous lies Bornstein thought were a little too far. That's fun. Now, one more quote here from Bornstein. He said, of the letter, quote, that's black humor. That letter, that's my sense of humor. Okay, well, I guess he knew all of that stuff was a complete joke. All right. He said, it's like the movie Fargo. It takes the truth and moves it in a different direction. Like what direction? The direction of complete fabrications. Now, look, you might remember the last time Bornstein was talked about, when the letter obviously drew some controversy. And he's like, no, that letter, that was completely genuine. But the reason that it sounds like that is just because I was in a hurry, right? I was in a hurry. I had to jot it down real quick before I was going off to do other things, right? But in reality, no, he just dictated it. He just wrote down what Donald Trump wanted him to write down, for the most part, and then released it. Interesting. Well, now, look, why be honest now, right? Well, it turns out that something happened between then and now that made Bornstein very unhappy with President Trump. The new revelation comes hours after Bornstein told NBC News that Trump associates had raided his office back in February of 2017 in which they seized medical records on the president. He said, quote, they must have been here for 25 or 30 minutes. It created a lot of chaos. And then he added that he felt, quote, raped, frightened, and sad. Wow. Well, that's pretty bad. Okay. Look, what did you think was going to happen? Again, you lie for Donald Trump, and he'll make sure to do anything that he can to make sure that those lies do not see the light of day. I mean, that's who he is. That's what he does, right? That includes sending thugs to seize medical records to make sure that they don't have any medical records available for you to show the press. Look, this story would be unbelievable if it were anyone else. But we already know so much about President Trump and what he does. We know he's a pathological liar. We know that he fakes things to make himself look good. In fact, There are tapes about him, or there are tapes of him pretending to be somebody else to try to puff up Donald Trump. Oh, no, I'm so much richer. I mean, Donald Trump is so much richer. I'm John Barron. And I think Donald Trump is like super rich. And you should give him all the loans that you can for his casinos. That's my professional opinion. And by the way, I'm totally not Trump. Come on, man. Again, he lies about his wealth and he lies about his health. He lies about everything. He is a serial liar. If you believe anything that he says, then you're a sucker of the highest magnitude. Because it's been shown over and over again that he's nothing but a con man, a snake oil salesman, and an absolute liar. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.